Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is RimWorld, and we are back for another episode of our Hussar and Highmate colony. And as you can see, we are in the midst of a little bit of a raid here, unfortunately. Randy has decided to drop 5 raiders right in our schoolroom, like a true jerk, but we're going to do everything we can. We've got the non-combatants coming out here just to get outside. Get far away. They're in an evacuation mode, even though they've got some weapons. I don't want to involve the kids in this one. I'm going to try and avoid that. But our 2 Hussars are prepped and ready. They both got their go juice. They've got their shock and insanity lance, so we're going to be using those as soon as they open the door. Let's go ahead and get them to set that up. And as a commenter has pointed out to me fairly recently, we can't use the Insanity or Shock Lances on the Hussar type because they are psychically deaf. Well, I don't know about the Insanity Lance, but Shock Lance specifically won't work. Probably true with the Insanity as well. Alright, so the doors are open. Let's go ahead. Yeah, they can't hit him with the Shock Lance. Let's get the Shotgunner and Strong. How about you grab one of these melee types? This one right here. Alright, wait, hold on. We can't even see her, so. Oh, nice. Nice. Drop the other one. Drop that. This one's on fire. But let's see. Okay. Oh, that's the insane one. Hold on. Yeah, use your shock lance on him. Sanity lance right here. Actually, let's save that, right? I think the insanity lance is probably okay. This guy's coming for us. Strong, you holding up? Shock that dude. Okay, good job. Get in here, Strong. What is this guy doing? Oh, they're stealing our medicine. You jerks. Look at this one over here, this Hussar. He's just, I don't know, shooting the wall or something. Oh, he's trying to steal our... Oh, he just stole my refrigeration unit. Oh, jerk. Oh, Cinderman just got a mouthful of tox gas. Oh, no, that's not good. Let's fall back. Fall back, Cinderman. Get out of there. Yep. Alright. Damn. I want her to get into this fight, but she's going to have to evacuate the tox gas. That's kind of unfortunate. You know what? I'm going to prop this door open. Hopefully that'll clear out. But let's see. Is she on fire? No, that's the pawn below her. Come on, take him out. Alright, Cinnamon, how's your health? He's fine. Get this one. They're not going anywhere. Remember, we got a full trap funnel, so they think they're getting out, but they're not. All right, let's have her come out this way and then come down. Get out of the dang gas. Man, oh man. That gas is kind of effective if you're just trying to outright avoid it, you know? It's a pain in the butt. All right, let's do that. Come on, Cinder. Oh, this guy's running right through the gas again. What are you doing? Oh, he's trying to steal... Why do they love my temperature control units so much? That's hilarious. I guess they are pretty valuable. But, alright, I'm just going to bring Strong in kind of behind them here. I think when they're equipped like that, they can't shoot at me, right? So, let's test that theory. Get him, Strong. Drop him. Alright, where you at? Get up here, Cinder. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure the traps are going to take him out. Okay, they're fleeing. Keep moving, Strong. Keep moving. Nice. Good. Good. Where's the one who had my industrial type meds? Did I lose one? Or did we drop him already? Yeah, there's the medicine. Oh, crap, it's on fire. Alright, guys. Yeah. Put the fire out. Oh my gosh, this is going to be big. I think, yeah, the toxic gas is starting to dissipate. Alright, get to work, guys. Hey, we stopped them. Oh my gosh, that could have been so much worse. Alright, we've got to get all this stuff picked up and put back. Not the rocks, though. Wow. Okay, so exciting little drop pod raid as usual. Funnily enough, with the drop pod raid, we still had use of our trap funnel. And that was interesting. Alright, why don't you capture this guy? He's unwaveringly loyal. I just don't want him to burn everything up. Let's go ahead and capture this one. We're going to be doing some... prisoner execution rituals. You better believe that for sure. I'm not trying to be evil or anything. It's just that we need the ritual points. We had a reformation in our ideology last episode, which was super helpful, but Nonetheless, I mean, it's good to get more points because we can get 12 more to reform again. Add another specialist probably. But nonetheless, let's celebrate here in our victory a little bit. Get these refrigeration units put back. That's just plain old silly that they try and steal those things, but there it is. Okay, well, it's only 77%, but I'm going to do it right away because this prisoner here, I just stripped her and she's going to start putting her clothes back on and stuff, but still, nonetheless, we can get her sacrificed where she causes problems. Oh, good, she didn't put anything on. She was just kind of locked in place there while waiting. So that's good. Let's go ahead and get set up over here, and we'll see how many, if we get any points at all. Okay, there we go. Went by real quick there, more than quicker than I expected, but we did have a spectacular public execution. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and get this one picked up, move that out. So real quick too, since we just had a raid, I'm going to assume Randy's not going to hit me with anything right away. I'm going to unrestrict the kids so that they can move some of these corpses out into our little corpse field back here out of sight. As you can see, our good old Cinderman, he's already on top of that. But so I'm going to cancel that. Psychic bond distance, oh, Shay, such a pain in my butt. We're still working on that problem, but nonetheless, that's pretty good. All right. We do have our psychic emitter emanator. I'm sorry. Yeah, this thing is still going strong. Hey, let's check how recently we did this. 22%. That's getting closer, though. Closer to a reset. Well, we had two prisoners, so I figured let's do back-to-back executions, even though this one had, yeah, it had 0%, so I just wanted to try it. Ultimately, I think we still came out on top, because I was only a -1 for that, but dang it, I should have stripped her. That's okay. No big deal. Okay, yeah, so I just wanted to get rid of both of those real quick, because this prisoner right here is, of course, a quest prisoner, so I'm trying to keep her nice and safe. We've got 11 days to keep her. She's got blood rot too, so we're trying to manage that as well as everything else. We don't need a bunch of toxic wasters in our prison. Just complicates everything. Oh, well, check this out. We just got another quest for a building, and I might go with this one. We had another one previously that I think I messed up. I forgot to accept it. This one's got a pretty short shelf life too here, so it's not as good a reward as the previous one that I recall, but I'm going to go for the low shield pack for sure. There's a pretty small building footprint here. So the pods have arrived. Of course, I always like to take my plan tool out and measure it. You don't have to put it there necessarily, but it just gives you an idea of how big it's going to be. But if I were to put this anywhere, I'd probably have to be over here by the animals. So we'll slap it there for now. I'm going to remove the plants so they don't look ugly. But we'll get that set up with Lady V. She'll take care of that for us. And we can get it prioritized, I think, after this. Let me take a look at the quest here. 18 days. Yeah, we've got enough time. I just need to remember not to set too many more building projects and stuff. As you can see, we've got this set up. Let me grab Shay real quick. Okay, 3 of 6. Oh my god, we need 3 more loudspeakers, dang. Still, it's not bad at 84%. I'm going to give her a little bit of time. We'll let her sleep before we start our next one. But yeah, that's looking good. I think we can focus on what we've got set. I won't build any more speakers just yet. All right, we've got another group here. Let's check them out. Hold on, what are you guys all about? Anything interesting? Of course, we're looking for a Highmate. That would be really cool, but not because we need them necessarily, but yeah, I'd love to see one visit us. These look like all baseliners to me, though. Yep, each one of them. Boring baseliners, as I call them, but they are tribals, so that's interesting. It's one of the few factions that, you know, we're not enemies with. Now, the good news is, because of our hospitality, we have actually gained an alliance with the Empire, so hopefully we can do the same with these new folks who are starting to visit us. We've seen groups from all of them except the Grasshoppers. Have we? I don't know. I know I've seen the Forders, and obviously the Labar here. They're already here right now, but I have to keep my eyes out for the Grasshoppers. And of course, once we get up to like the transport pod technology and stuff, we'll be able to make allies very easily just by, well, sending our cowboy hats, for instance. Okay, well, we are going to try and convert Cinder Man here real quick. I don't think it'll be a full conversion, but we already did a ritual with him. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was the final points we needed to make our reformation possible. So thank you for Cinderman for that. But we are also, I think it's about to have a nice little dance party. So let's do it. Let's see how this one goes. We are doing a lot of rituals, but that's the whole point, you know? We're at 3 of 12 right now. Oh, look at him go. I love the dance party. I've forgotten just how funny it is. They get in there and they just vibrate. Look at them, and they're all chit-chatting and stuff. That's amazing. I love it. All right, let's speed it up. Can't take all day here, but the rituals, ideology, I've said before, is probably the last of the DLCs I would recommend for this, especially after biotech, but it does add quite a bit of flavor to the game. It's a lot of fun. Look at that. Unforgettable. So we actually got 2 points for that. Man, oh man. I tell you, yeah, having the fluid ideology is cool. I mean, because it really forces you to engage with it. A lot of the times I'll do an ideology, plan it all out, and start the colony and get completely distracted from it. Never do rituals or anything for it until like middle game or late game. But this way, yeah, it's much more involved. I like it. It's fun. Ah, yes. And as you can see, the animals are over here helping a little bit with the different materials and building of our newest monument. It's a very interesting shape here. I like it. See, the computer, the one when it sends you these quests for the buildings, it always designs something nice and interesting too. I'm a little jealous. They've got a good concept going. Ours, even though they're not the pure squares, they're still kind of boring in a way because they're just pure circles now. Well, except for this little mouth here, this little, our walk-in cool, that's more of an ovoid. But no, I think overall from a distance, especially when you pull out, it's going to look a lot nicer, especially with these diagonal walls here on the exterior. I'm going to try and utilize those as much as possible when we further expand and stuff. Obviously, a lot of our expansion is going to encompass the river itself because we are building bridges. I've got some nice bridge mods that allow me to build heavy bridges so we can support like actual walls and structures, and deep water bridges so we can build basically anywhere like over this deeper water here. So that's going to be a lot of fun, but we need some more, terrestrial dry land to encompass here. So we'll probably have a nice little outpost on this side of the river too, as well as eventually expanding some of our current area, especially down to the south. I need to overtake this thing here specifically. Okay, well, there we go. We just finished our little building quest for the frightening building, and we get ourselves a low shield pack that should drop right over here. There we go, right next to our Empire visitors. Well, they're not true visitors, they're a trader, but they're here as a royal tribute collector. We don't have any gold or prisoners. Of course, this is our quest guy, so we've got 6.7 days with her. Now, I believe it was Strong, yeah, who used up her shock lance, so let's go ahead and force equip that low shield pack. That's a pretty good insurance device right there. If we get into a major scuffle that I'm nervous about, we can just pop that shield. It can really change the flow of battle. Oh no, we just got some toxic fallout. Aw, look at this. I literally was just setting a snow removal zone for the kids to come out here and shovel snow. Look, good buddy, he was already on top of it, but now we got to keep him under the roofs here, and I'm going to have to set up some more roofs too. That toxic fallout, man. We don't want him exposed to it. I wonder how Cinderman's doing. He was pretty well exposed to it. He's fine. He's fine. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they have like partial antitox lungs or something, the Hussars do, don't they? So, yeah, antitox. Most of the kids have also inherited this trait, but we do need to watch out for our Highmates. The pure bloods here, I'm pretty sure they don't have it now, so we got to watch them. But these toxic fallout events can last for a good little while. But nonetheless, I'll be careful. Like I said, I'm going to go through and build some roofs. I just have to avoid any garden areas and, of course, the wind turbines. Oh boy, so check this out. I just noticed we got an indication over here for fallout water contamination. After 2 days of toxic fallout, the buildup will contaminate any water storage containers. Where is it? Yeah. So connected to water wells, which we've got 2 of right here. Oh boy, oh boy. So it also recommends prepare by creating a reserve of water and then using a valve to disconnect the water to protect the water from contamination before it's too late. You can also use a deep well to access uncontaminated water or install a water treatment system which will eliminate all contamination from water reserves. I think I'd like to install a water treatment, but I don't know if we actually have that. So if I go to my hygiene, yeah, actually, I think this is one thing we've looked up before. Now that I'm thinking about it, we do need to research, what was it? Water filtration, I'm pretty sure. Yep, so we've got that on hold. Now, one positive is I'm pretty sure I do have deep wells. Water well. Oh, I might not. I might not. Maybe that was another thing I was looking at in the research menu. So I guess I'll have to do what they say. Set up a water reserve here. Maybe I'll add another one. And then I'm going to need to switch these wells off. So if I move that, I do have a switch right here that I was just messing around with. I don't know. Can I? Yeah, I'm going to have to reinstall that here. So we basically want to keep this separated from... I know. I think what I want to do is switch the wells off, don't I? Yeah, I want to keep these turned off. Man, we're going to have to get on top of this research because I might even have to go straight to water filtration now. Yeah, I think I'm going to just put our, because we were working on, what was it, microelectronics? What is it called? Yeah, the big one here, microelectronics. Yeah, we've been working on this a little bit more than halfway. So, and I think it's time to set entertaining for both our pawns here. Yeah, let's get this research going. It's time. I don't know what we can do other than try and get ahead of this with like the valves like they're describing, but I think ultimately we need to get to a purification system anyway because there's already a small disease risk here just from, drinking untreated groundwater. So, yep, I'm going to start to work on the Dubs Bad hygiene again. It's time. It's one of those things I've mentioned. Once I got over the initial learning curve of it, I kind of just forgot about it, put it on the back burner. We've got functioning bathrooms and water, so it's not a big deal now. But I like how they tie it in with the toxic fallout. Kind of makes you, think about it again. Consider what you're going to do with it. Oh, man, dang. Just as soon as we get water problems going on, we also get hit with the plague. So we've got Cinderman, Shay, and Marina. Oh, she's our prisoner. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and bump her up to Industrial Tech. And for our 2 people, we've got to go all the way up to Glitter World, I think. I'm not messing around with the plague. This stuff can be deadly. In fact, let's go ahead and get Shay. Okay, she's going to bed. Cinderman, time for you to rest until healed. I'm going to make sure, at the very least... yeah, that I micromanage this tending for the first time. Afterwards, whoa, okay, yeah. Use the Glitter World. Want to make sure he's doing that because that's going to put her well ahead of the game with a Glitter World shot, plus doing it right after she contracts the disease. I wish Cinderman would get in bed. All right, there he is. All right, and we're going to get Shepherd. Like I said, I'm micromanaging this first one for sure. No doubt about it. Okay, perfect. Uh-oh. War Merchant. Beautiful. Now let's see. How much do we have? 738. All right, so what I'm going to do now that they've got their first shot of Glitter World, I'm going to bump them down to just Industrial Tech for the next, few sessions there. They'll probably be okay. In fact, you can see Shay is already overcoming it because her little symbol, toxic waste or whatever, the sickness symbol is in yellow. So I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. But I like to be extra careful, especially with certain diseases. The plague can be very deadly. Oh my God, look at this. Randy must be getting ready to throw a raid at us because we just got a whole bunch of sheep joined. You know what, that's interesting. They're right by the trader here too. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them out there. We're just going to let them die from exposure to the toxins. So we'll make sure everybody's locked into this home zone only. And if we can, when the trader gets over here, I'll see if they'll take those guys as a trade. Right now, we'll see. Okay, well, they don't want our sheep, unfortunately, and they don't really have anything for us except for their silver, which is good, though. I'll still take that. And the good news is they are going to buy some of these cowboy hats that I had them create a whole bunch of. So there we go, 816 out of 821, pretty close. Good enough. So we are really getting a nice little stash of silver here. And a big part of that is because of the money we're making here in our guest room. So I'm liking that for sure. I can't wait to get like a full establishment going with a casino and all that. It's coming in the near future, guys. You better believe it. For right now, we're just trying to keep our heads above water, so to speak, here. But, oh, look at that. Chunks of spacecraft. You know what I like to do when I want to keep these on the map and I don't need them, but I don't want to forget about them, is I'll lay a nice big section of plans over the top like that. So if I'm scrolling around, I'll see that and I'll remember I had something there for me. I do that with, what's it called, 2 ambrosia occasionally. These particular plants, though, I remembered where they were because they're right outside the base. But nonetheless, just a helpful little tip. Now, I did get the water essentially cut off. Actually, no, I don't think it is cut off yet. Yeah, it's annoying not being able to see the pipes unless you go in there, but at the same time, they're also hideously ugly when they're active. But you can go into the options and turn these on permanently so you can see them. I don't think they appear like this green color, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, I just need somebody to come switch this, and these pumps will be disconnected, essentially. So I hope they're not too bad. Pollution level 0. Okay. So we'll see. I might have to replace these, like I said, with some deep water ones. But I don't know. That just means we have a very limited amount of water, right? Now they are functional, but it's just our reserves. And I really have I have no idea how much we need. We've got close to 8,000 liters stored, so I mean, I don't know how long that's going to last us, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh my gosh, as if Randy has not done enough damage to this colony so far. He just hit me with a mech cluster. Pretty potent one too. Look at that, 1,100 points. Let's see what it's all about. Oh, please no mortar, no mortar. No mortar. Oh, there's a freaking mortar. And there's a shield here. Okay. Let's see, when does the mortar come up? 10 days. Okay. And we got some active mechs. Scorcher, no big deal. Assembler. Okay, so what we need to do, first thing, obviously, restrict everybody to the home zone again. And let's go ahead, queue up an order for some EMP shells, which I don't have researched yet. Great, 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 great. I think I need microelectronics too, don't I? I'm pretty sure, yep, EMP grenades, shells. That's what does it. Good Lord. Oh, we got ourselves between a rock and a hard place here, folks. I'm not sure what to do. If we don't have the EMP shell, we can't pop their shield and use our own explosives on that. Man, oh man, I really, truly wish we had some smoke to use as well, but we don't. I mean, obviously, we've got 10 days to get our stuff under control here. Man, oh man, I'm not sure. We do have an ally, but once again, can't do much with them if I can't call them. I think it's time we might have to switch back to microelectronics here. I mean, it's probably not going to get done in time. Even though I did set up the research to 1, there's still a few things they're going to prioritize, like cooking and whatnot, and also teaching. I think I'm going to set that to a 2. Let's do childcare to a 2 for the 2 housemates. We really got to prioritize this research now. That's going to become so much more important, but man, oh man, I'm not sure how we're going to deal with this thing here. But sometimes the best thing to do is to just kind of sit on it. Just wait a little while. Let time develop. As I said, we've got everybody restricted, and we got a little bit of time, so you never know. We might get a psychic animal pulsar or something interesting might occur. I've sent away a few visitor requests already just because of the toxic fallout, which is still going pretty strong. But I mean, I don't want to get any visitors involved, but if we can get that microelectronics researched and then build a comms console, I might be able to call for some help from our allies, the Empire, and that might be just the ticket. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what happened. I think, oh, it might have been the plague. Just got so severe that it dropped strong. Plus, she's in her third trimester. She's got initial toxic buildup. Wait, that's not strong. I've got that's Shay. Okay, yeah, she does have the toxic. She also has diarrhea. That was from drinking water, which is not affected by the toxins, not yet, at least. But now she's just having a hard time of it, so she collapsed. But she is ready to burst any minute. She is in her third trimester, so I'm hoping we can get there soon. Man, oh man, I'm gonna have to do something. I need to move these back or something like that. Get rid of them and go to full geothermal at some point here, if I can ever get my research up and going. But it's not good not having a roof over this particular section. Of course, by the time I get that all prepared and moved and researched, we won't have a need for the roofing right away, at least, because the toxic fallout will have passed. But that's kind of the name of the game right now. We're just living on the knife's edge, man, especially with this mortar staring us down. But no worries, guys. We are going to figure it out somehow, some way. So I think that's going to do it for today's episode, but I appreciate everybody coming by. If you're enjoying the content so far, I hope you'll hit that like button for me. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so. We do daily uploads of RimWorld and several other different games as well. Also, a big shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for your donations. I appreciate you, and I will see everybody on the next one.